What's up, guys? Happy Thursday and welcome to your physics class. We are starting out in standing mode, if the perspective looks a little bit different. I've been at my desk like all day long. It's kind of a busier day than I expected for work. And yeah, I went for like a brief walk. That's why we're starting a little bit late today, because I was like, all right, I gotta like not look at a screen for at least like 5 minutes. But yeah, I'm excited to at least play some games with you guys. We do have something new that we're looking at, as I'm sure you guys can already see from the thumbnail. Just like so you guys know, this is not a game that I'm going to start making content for, but we are starting out with Nikke, and then we'll take a quick look at the new game, and then we will be getting Dragon Traveler proper in the second half. So that's our stream schedule for today. Let's go ahead and click on a few red dots and get rid of these notifications. Ooh, Emma says hello. And then I'll check into chat in just a second. I'm sure we have people just joining. I've been so good recently with like starting on time or even like slightly early sometimes. And today, we're starting like a half hour late. So yeah, like I said, I just had to get away for a minute because I've been in like Zoom meetings and like staring at a screen and yeah. So let's collect some stuff, do some more stuff. Got some resources. Let's go to the shop. Credits, good, good. More credits? Okay, I'll take it. Double credits stay. Not bad, not bad. We didn't get paid out yet, did we? We still don't have anything for a union raid? No, we didn't. By the way, I am still recruiting for my union. We got one person who wants to join that looks like a pretty strong player, and so we did accept them. But I have one more open space. So we're almost done with the raid period officially, although my union's finished a long time ago on day one. But if you have a strong account and you're interested in joining a union on NA, I am recruiting for one player. So let me know if you're interested. I'll remind everybody like later on in the stream as well after more people get in. But if any of you guys are like watching the VOD or anything, I don't want to leave that until the very end. So just to let you guys know, I am recruiting. In fact, let me just drop a Discord link in the chat really quick, and then we'll probably pin that too. Let's see. Join, my mic's in the way. Join my Discord. Cool. And then let's pin that on both chats. Pin message. Pin message. Here we go. Okay. Anything else we can buy in here? I guess I might as well get this. I have like so much of these like broken cores or whatever now. I might as well get the battle data because like I can swap it to core dust later on. Like at this point, like it used to be a waste, but now there's like so much broken core currency. Like you just don't even have to worry about it. You can just clear the shop. All right, let me check in with chat. We got Togashi Jack, Dr. Yiggles, David Santana, Vermouth Olive, Fangor, Rocky, Sudden But Inevitable. Hello, welcome everybody. How'd I get here before the announcement? Yeah, I guess you were just on it. You had your finger on the pulse. What's up, Dr. Eagles? Flexing the Quincy emoji. By the way, I am adding a new emoji to the YouTube emojis. I may also add it to the Twitch emojis as well. But the Quincy one is exclusive to Twitch, so I might make this one exclusive to YouTube. But currently on my Discord for the members only channel / subscribers for Twitch people, I have a survey going on to see which emoji you want to replace. So look forward to that. Check it out if you are a member, and you can vote on that. It's not actually officially a survey, by the way. Like, you can't actually vote, but just like reply with what you want. Oh no, Sparks discovered time and yeah, I mean, I knew about it at launch. But yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in due time. Hello all. Hello Vermouth Olive. Evening. Although I don't think it's evening for Fangor. I don't know what time it is for you, but if it's evening for me, it's not for you. What do you consider a strong account? Minimum requirements are to be over level 400 and have like over 1 million CP on a team. Preferably if you have like 1.7 million, that would be great, but those accounts are really hard to find right now. But yeah, you know, most importantly though, we just need people that are self-motivated and care about it, that are actually going to try and get their best damage possible. Happy Thursday. What's up? Vermouth Olive also flexing the Quincy emojis. Nice. Vermouth and Dr. Eagles both got them. Fangor using the cringe emoji. That's the one that's potentially on the chopping block for the new Bunny Aid emoji, but we'll see. I personally really like it, but I rarely actually see it pop up in chat. That's why I suggested it as maybe being the one that we replace. But it's up to you guys. I misspelled Discord on my pinned message. Did I? What did I say? Oh, I did, didn't I? Whatever. I have a typo of the S before the I. It'll just draw more attention that way. People will look at it because they'll be like, oh, it's misspelled. But thanks for the heads up. Let's see. Let's open electric manuals. That's exciting. Ooh, 25 electric manuals. That's amazing. Okay. Just a slight half past midnight for you. Okay, so you're like middle of the night, almost literally. By some people's definition, that might be evening. Dr. Eagle says, I've seen the new Time and End Gotcha. It's not very good from what I've seen. You and I may or may not agree on that. We'll find out later. I'd see the cringe emoji more if Fangor was in chat more. All right, well, make sure you vote for a different one so it doesn't get eliminated. Don't really use is why you voted for it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, vote for the ones that you guys don't use the most, right? I mean, yeah. Vermouth says this expression is also peak, though. Yeah. The glaring eyes of a niece. I love it. I personally really like that one. Still early for now, yeah. All right, let's grab these. Dude, I'm terrible with typos in Discord messages because I never proofread them, which I should be in the habit of doing it. I think it's just like, you know, for work, I'm always proofreading like emails or Teams messages or whatever. And so if I type something in Discord, I just like don't want to think about it because I'm like, whatever, it's just Discord. And the thing is, the like spell check doesn't work on Discord for some reason. I don't know, is this just a me thing? But like normally, you know, if you type something just in like your browser or obviously like a Word document or whatever, but normally anywhere it will like show you if you misspelled a word. But like Discord doesn't pop up with like the squiggly lines. So nothing's obvious, right? So unless I actually go back and proofread it to see that I was like typing too quickly and misspelled something, then I'm just not going to notice it. I don't know why the spell check doesn't activate in Discord, but it doesn't. Maybe it's because I'm not using the actual Discord app. I'm just have it in the browser. I don't know if it would work in the app or not. I don't know if that makes a difference. Your favorite text messages are from the blah blahs that can't type. Yeah, honestly, they are pretty funny sometimes. They'll like purposely like make them misspelled so it looks like it's more realistic. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like Discord in general is kind of hit or miss. Like, it's a free service, and overall, like, Discord is really cool. But it's also, like, slightly janky. You know what I mean? Like... Ramu says your team's messages at work are full of misspellings. I'm fine. Thank you, thank you. You feel like Discord on mobile is better at using your phone's autocorrect than desktop is? Yeah, that's true. Because, like, your phone will have, like, a built-in, like, you know, spell check no matter where you're typing. Because it's going to, like, auto-correct your typing. Thangor says, for me, the spell check works, but you have to wait a couple seconds for it to underline a mistake. You're like, why does it have to load? Like, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm using Discord on the browser. Yeah, I always do. I've never installed it on my computer. What's up, Warlock? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Control? Welcome. Was wondering if you were going to stream today. Yeah, we started a bit late. Sorry about that. Gotta advise our girls. I think, is that literally just the 2 that I'm actually advising for affection levels at this point? Everybody else is just for stickers. That's kind of crazy. Oh no, 3, because there's Arcana. Wait, did I send the thing? My post on the official Nikke Discord got deleted. That's hilarious. Sometimes I post that I'm streaming. Hey, what just happened? We just got some gifted subs. Vermouth Olive has gifted a sub, tier 1 to Control Alt. Nice. Hey, congrats on the free sub, Control Alt, and thank you for the gifted sub, Vermouth. That's an alert that we don't see super often. Very cool. Control Alt, you have access to some emojis now. Try them out. Let's see, who are we talking to? But anyway, yeah, sometimes I post on the official Nikke that I'm streaming. Most of the time I don't, but occasionally I do in their like media channel. But I guess because my thumbnail is Taimanin Squad, they deleted it. If they only knew what I was going to say. That's funny. They might be watching right now, but I don't even care. The mods on the official Discord kind of suck. And that's not just me being a hater. Like, they're kind of not great. Yeah, no ads for you. Nice. Dude, that's the worst thing about Twitch. Like, it has ads. I mean, like, YouTube does, but only at the beginning, right? Unless I was one of those people that actually specifically puts them in the middle, which would be, like, annoying as all hell. Just MLB EH. Probably shouldn't do that. Have you seen anything on Star Savior? I have no idea what that is, so I'm going to say no, I haven't. Control ended up using the 200 gold tickets to MLB Chisato, and you did get Takina. Okay, all right, cool. It's nice because, I mean, they're never coming back, so that's cool, that's cool. Had to buy the campaign 10k gems to be able to get Takina. That's kind of rough, but hey, you made it. Glad you got her. Isn't that most Discord mods? I mean, to be honest, I haven't really had interaction with like any Discord mods other than the Nikke ones. So, I don't know. Official Nikke Discord mobs have a history being terrible? Really? Dang. What did they do? I mean, obviously, I just said I didn't think they were good, but like, I didn't know they had a bad rep in general. If you're interested in Star Savior, that's on your looking forward to list this year. Yeah, I haven't even heard of it, to be honest. What type of game is it? Like, okay, couple questions. Star Savior. Is it a gacha game? I'm going to assume it is, but confirm that it is. Also, what genre is it? Is it like turn-based? Is it like a strategy game? Is it an open world game? That kind of thing. And then like, what's the vibe? Is it fantasy? Is it sci-fi dystopian? Is it actually something unique? Give me the deets. Who else should I talk? Oh, we're finishing up Dorothy. Last time we need to talk to this witch. Let me give you a ride, and we'll just strip your toes and something. She sounded so mad. Sweet. Thank you. Star Savior is an upcoming gacha, seems to have a little Nikke DNA in it. Do you guess most do? In my experience, Discord mod means somebody's husband who jumps in now and again while he works on something else. Maybe. Maybe. Same company that worked on Counterside. Okay. It's a gacha. I want to say it's turn-based combat. Okay, turn-based. Thought it stopped at 30. Yeah, so Control, it stops at 30 for most units, but for Pilgrims, it goes up to 40. All you know is that so far, that character design is quite cultured. Okay, okay. It's got hot waifus, that's all you can tell. Fair enough, fair enough. I know why you're all here. I see you. Okay, volume. Should you turn up or down? Up! Always up! Okay, we need to devise one more. Do I need to add a new person to my list? I feel like this has always happened to me. But maybe I do. I mean, I guess I keep finishing people, so I shouldn't be surprised. Who else can we start working on? Could do Frima, Blanc. You know what? Let's go with Crow. Let's go with Crow. Fan favorite. You heard there are Nikke card games. Have I played it? Yeah, there's 2 different games that I know of, and I have some of the cards, but I've not played it. I just collected some of them. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels as a card game most of the time. All gas card system, no mana like others. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not use mana. Sounds like it's going to be pretty generous with pulls at launch. What is this? The Star something? Star Savior? Guess which game isn't generous with pulls? Wallpapering my room with cards? Do you see any cards on the walls? No? Okay. Let's go to the event. Not planning on picking up any new gacha till Silver Palace. Have not heard of that one either. Dude, this is how I learn about new gacha games, from you guys. Like, I don't hear any of this stuff unless it's like chat keeps me informed. Naval Arena, Union Arena, and Y Schwartz are the 3 TCGs for Nikke. Naval Arena? I've never even heard of that. But okay, yeah, I guess there's a third one. You need something left to fill the space by Silver and Blood. Do you play Dragon Traveler? Are you already playing that? I don't know, like, what are good gachas nowadays. A lot of people like Uma Musume. A lot of people like Brown Dust 2. Ayo! PurgeX1 donated $2 with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Bro, I've hunted for a channel like yours for days. Well, glad you found me. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for supporting it. You're literally my Dragon Traveler clan. Fair enough, Sudden. You need more... You need more gacha games? How many do you play? You heard yesterday that Silver and Blood servers went back up? Did they really? Did they? Arknight's Enfield, you heard, is getting good profits, so you guess it's another good gacha? Yeah, I've heard very, like, conflicting things on it, but from what I know, it is pretty, like, good quality. It's a little unique in that it's, like, I think it mostly focuses on, like, building your base, kind of. Isn't Brownness 2 in maintenance? Maybe. I don't know. So once Dragon Traveler started, it was 3, but now back down to just 2. I mean, honestly, like, everyone has their own schedule and tolerance level, right? But I feel like 2 gacha games, for me at least, is like the sweet spot. Some people are out here playing like 5 or 6, which, I mean, honestly, that's impressive. I don't know, are there any other ones that I didn't mention? Arknights Enfield, Uma Musume, Brown Dust 2. I mean, obviously there's like the huge ones, you know, like Genshin is still big. Nice, we got the last of our tickets, and we'll take 1 box of core dust. Last year, walking back to your hotel room, a drunk Viper cosplayer accidentally bumped into you. Worse things could happen, I imagine. Joe says, I play Wuthering Waves, which is one of your other main gachas. Yeah, Wuthering Waves is a pretty major one. That, by all accounts, in the like open world genre, is like a pretty good one. Sakura-Con was cursed last year. Wait, where is that held? Where is Sakura-Con? To the Arc. In Seattle? Okay. Dr. Eagles used to play 7+ gachas, but you've dropped down to 5. Dude, that's crazy. Is Girls Frontline considered gacha? Yeah, it is. Also, thoughts on Girls Frontline. Well, I've never played the first Girls Frontline. But I used to make content for Girls Frontline 2. It was pretty good, but it's a little rough because you have both character gachas and weapon gachas, and you need multiple copies to unlock abilities, not just stats like in Nikke. So it was pretty hard to keep up with unless you were a big spender. And then they had some pretty big controversial things with like some crazy whale purchases with skins and stuff. It was a cool concept, but I feel like it could have been done better. But like the actual strategic gameplay was pretty good. Girls Frontline 2 is a good story, but only when actual main story events come out. Honestly, it was a decent story, but you're like reading a book in between chapters. Like, it might be the #1 yapping game. Lone Syndicate is a member on YouTube. Hey, thank you for renewing your membership for 30 months. Dang, happy 30 months. As a cultured graduate, that is our highest tier sub. Lone Syndicate says, well, I was planning on sneaking into class since you're late, but you set off the milestone. And then pops off with a bunch of the exclusive emojis. Nice. If you haven't already made your opinion known in the members only channel, we are going to update the emojis, so check that out. All right, who do I want to attack here? Yo, I'm all the way down to 18th. That's unusually low. Apparently everybody was attacking me. Who do we want to attack? These are some kind of unusual teams. Let's just go with this. I mean, you can go free to play for sure, Fangor. But I guess it just depends on what you're trying to do. Oh, I lost twice. Guess I should have given that more thought. And Fangor renewed his membership for 24 months. Hey, happy 2 years, Fangor. Thank you for supporting the channel as a cultured student. Says, oh, not quite 30, but I've reached 2 years here. Dude, that's dope. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, let's try fighting Willie G and not failing this time. This is the problem. Since I got knocked down way lower than normal, these aren't people that I'm used to fighting, so I'm like choosing the wrong targets. I think we'll try this. I don't know, this is kind of rough. I might lose this again. Also, Dr. Yiggles is a member on YouTube. Yo, we got everybody's anniversary coming in today. Member for 27 months as a cultured student. He says, 27 months, getting close to 30. And puts the Sparks emoji. Thank you. Thank you for the 27 months, Dr. Yiggles. I lost again. Dang. This was a terrible day for Special Arena. I think I got too reliant on knowing my targets because both of those matches that I just lost were 100% winnable. But I picked the wrong teams to fight the wrong teams. That's kind of annoying that now I'm going to be stuck down here on 18th. It's just going to be way harder to climb up. Because I've beaten people with far higher CP than those people that I just fought and much higher CP than myself. But I know what to target, right? I know that like, hey, this team can beat this team, versus now I'm fighting people where it's very like unknown. I wonder if I forgot to use my attacks yesterday and that's why I dropped so low. I'm not sure. Usually like between days I'll bounce between like 5th and 12th, somewhere in there, depending on who's attacked me. Out of Resilience Cube and Bastion Cube is usually better. You have Union credits and don't know which to upgrade. I mean, they're both really solid. I would say Resilience is going to be like maybe slightly better on average for more units, but they're both very good. In some cases, for some units, Bastion will be better. But if you're trying to choose, I'd probably lean towards Resilience. Do I have a Moran with Treasure? I do have a Moran with Treasure. Sudden but inevitable. Says tomorrow's a payday. Might be getting pressured to become a member. Oh snap. We're getting a new member. That's cool. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. It will definitely help out the stream. Do I have a stream schedule or whenever you're available? Yeah, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday evening. It should be listed on the Twitch channel. I think my schedule is up. Am I stuck in main tower? I don't think so. I haven't tried it for a little while, but I don't think I'm stuck. Speaking of Tribe Tower, let's get in there. Go to Elysian. Lone Syndicate says, out of all things you could be pressured to buy, a Sparks channel membership is probably a good use of your money. Appreciate the endorsement. Vanguard says he thinks he's stuck on 701. Oh no, you're stuck in Tribe Tower until you hit level 701. Currently 696. Okay. Yeah, probably just need a couple weeks. Hey, shout out to all the lurkers. I know you're here, even if you're not in chat. I see you. Been playing Nikke more than Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Also trying Resident Evil in chronological order. That's kind of cool. Dang. We forced the win early on that one. You're stuck on Mirror Container because you can't shoot the second elemental QTE? Dude. I mean, that's how it is with Mirror Container, right? Like, when you get to that second phase, it's just like, okay, I'm literally not strong enough to shoot through it, and that's just how it is sometimes. Doesn't matter what you do. So I picked up Black Myth Wukong this week. It's a game that I've had on my list to play for like a long time. The last, what, like probably almost 2 years now. Finally started. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody in chat has played Black Myth Wukong. But it's definitely like kind of scratching the itch to play like a challenging game, you know? Because like after Stellar Blade, then I played Elden Ring, and then like since Elden Ring, I haven't really played anything that's like a really legit game like that. And Black Myth Wukong has been pretty cool. Graphics are really impressive on it. Although I will say like the level design on Black Myth Wukong is like a little janky feeling sometimes. Like it looks great, but then there will be like a lot of invisible walls, which kind of, I don't know. It's not a huge deal, but it makes it feel sort of lame. Because on one hand, they try and encourage you to explore, to find hidden paths, to like get treasures or whatever. But then at the same time, you don't know when you can like go off the path because most of the time there's an invisible wall. So I think that's kind of a flaw in its level design. But the combat is really good. The lore is interesting, and just overall, it's a pretty cool game that I've definitely been enjoying. And if you guys like challenging games, with a lot of like boss fights, I definitely recommend trying Black Myth Wukong if you haven't already. Which I know a lot of gacha gamers probably don't fit that description, but you know, there's some of you out there. There's some of you out there. One of the things that I really like about it, that's like not a specific thing about the way the game actually plays or anything, is just that the game feels genuinely unique. You know, it doesn't feel like 10 other games I've played before, you know what I mean? Alright, so Interception, we did not get a whole lot of custom modules. That was kind of the mid result, especially for me, when sometimes I'll get like 4 or 5 or even 6 in a day. I have pretty good luck. We didn't get a lot today. But we are going to use them. So I've actually, believe it or not, been building Aquamarine Helm. So way back in the day, I had her skills leveled up, and then I reset them at some point. And as of a couple weeks ago, I leveled her skills again. So I have her at 10-10-4, and I never had any of her equipment leveled up at all. So now I just recently decided to overload them. So we haven't overloaded the boots yet. So I'm going to overload those right now and then get them to level 2. So as far as the lines on her, I'm not really worried about it. But I just, you know, wanted the stats. But because like charge speed and defense, that's terrible. What do we have on this one? Crit rate and ammo, that's much better. And just ammo, whatever. But yeah, all right. So let's overload these boots. Crit rate, sure. Again, I don't really care what the lines are on her. But now let's level them up to get them to level 2. It's just so easy to get equipment to level 2. That's why it's like an easy stopping point if it's not like a unit that I really need a lot of stats on. Black Myth Wukong reminds you of Heavenly Sword from the PlayStation 3 days. I've never played it. Dr. Yule says, Wukong didn't have an in-game map at its launch, you think, which is probably why it encouraged exploration. Yeah, so even now, it has a map. I actually didn't know that, but it does have a map now, but it's kind of like not a super functional map. It's a very stylized map. It's not like it looks like a real, like, painted map, you know what I mean? It's not like what you'd normally have as an in-game map. But encouraging exploration, I think, is good. But I just think it's a bad combination with the invisible walls. Because, like, there's a bunch of places where you're like, oh, I could run up that hill. But you can't run up that hill because there's just, like, an invisible wall, right? Yet, in other cases, you could run up the hill because now that's, like, magically a place where you can explore and they didn't put a wall there. So I think that's like a poor design for it. But that's like my only real criticism of the game. Combat is really good, graphics are really good, sound is really good, lore is really good. You get a lot of fun, different equipment. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I finished Helm. So now, can I lock anything on Snow White? Where's my... Wait, is this the one that I'm not... No, that's not the one. Which one was I redoing? This one, okay. So I could reset attributes on these, or on Eve we can try and get that attack line again. So we need to lock this one. But then I don't have enough custom modules left over. Okay, but I'm ready to re-roll this tomorrow, I guess. While we're at it, though, let's reset attributes on Snow White and see if we can get this better elemental. Or better attack, for that matter. What do the blue numbers mean versus the gray numbers on the overload line effects? It's just showing that it's close to the limit. So, like, if you look at the probabilities, they all have a range of stats, right? So, most of them are just going to be the gray numbers. And then I forget where the cutoff is, but let's say, like, top 3, it'll start being the blue numbers to show that you got a very high roll. And then if it's the max, it'll be that black line. That's all that means. Triple black lines. Let's go. Dude, I wish. All right, here we go, guys. I always have the worst luck possible doing this. Watch me get lower values on all 3 of these. Okay. So we got the same elemental damage. We went up on critical damage and lower on attack. This is pretty bad. Admittedly, I didn't get lower on all 3. So it could have been worse. But we're going to keep this. And let's try it one more time. Started to save for a week, then going to use your Morant's Overload again once you got a few rolls to work with. Okay. Good luck. I hope it goes well. I know you've been trying to optimize her for the last week or so. All right. One last time, guys. There you have it. All 3 are lower. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Every single stream we do this, and I just get lower rolls. Can't make this up. Dude. Why? Why is my luck so bad? You guys know I've put hundreds of modules into these characters. This is like way more painful than pulling for characters or doing anything in this game. Some people have such good luck and they're like, oh yeah, I've got like 3 black lines on my character. I don't know how you do it. Guys. RNGesus hates me. All right. Some things are just out of your control. Does it cost 1 custom module to roll an effect for 1 gear? So it costs 1 custom module to overload it in the first place, and then it will cost 1 custom module for every one that is locked. So like if you don't lock anything, it'll cost you 1 to reset it. If you lock 1, it'll cost you 2. If you lock 2, it'll cost you 3. All right. Can we do a friendship poll? I mean, my mold luck has historically been very good. So, I mean, maybe that is how it is. Because I've had good luck on molds, that then I have, like, terrible luck on custom modules. Maybe. Ooh, I can do a wishlist poll. Maybe we can try that. There's kind of nothing going on in Nikke right now. Because we're getting to the end of the Enter Heaven event. And I've already pushed as far as you can in hard mode campaign, so it's not really anything going on. But yeah, if you guys would like to join my union, now that we've got some more people in here, we've been streaming for a little longer. If you're trying to join a strong NA union, I do have one place open. Please hit me up on Discord. We're looking for a powerful player. Should have made myself master roles, yeah. Do we know if EH will be added to the standard banner for wishlist? Yes. All units are added to the standard banner unless they're a seasonal or collab unit. Some are cursed, dude. All of mine are cursed. Okay, so let's do a wish list poll. This is what my wish list looks like. This is what it's looked like for quite a while. Still trying to get Yunhua and also Label, of course. Yunhua has been on there for forever and I cannot pull her. So she's my number one choice that I would like to get. Second would be Label. After that, it doesn't really matter, except, I mean, I guess I would like Liberalio probably the most after that. All right, here we go. Nothing today. Just collecting black tickets. It's okay. Another commenter pulled 50 times and no EH. I mean, that's not even that many times. Like, statistically, you would get a rate-up unit on your 6th pull. So, I mean, that's just how it is. Dude, a Swole White dupe incoming? That would be awesome. That would have been great. N102 kind of looks like Small White. Sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Okay. I think that's about it, guys. We are going to go into the recycle room. Now we can get to a new game, which I want to just do a little review on. Not really like a review. That makes it sound really official. Just give you my honest thoughts on a game that just launched last week, Time In Squad, and I started playing today. I was like doing it in the background while working today. Is young Snow White Pilgrim supposed to be the lore of Heavy Arms? Yeah, they're all the same people. Previous events will have them. So you can go into your... where you can access the old events in the commander's room and you can see some of those. But yeah, all the Snow Whites are the same, just at different periods in time. Alright, so... Time in Squad time. TLDR, I don't think it's worth playing, but I wanted to try it for myself, and I want to, again, give you guys my thoughts on it. And let me move this over. This like main like start screen is like pretty good soundtrack. I will give it that. Is sound level okay? Is it quiet in the background? Whenever I start a new game, I always have to check. Seems fine on sound. Good. Bit low on your end versus Nikke sound. Okay, we can turn it up slightly in a second here. Let's see, audio. Let's turn it up a little bit. Sure. Okay, so this is Time and In Squad from the long-running Time and In series. I used to play Action Time and In a little bit, very casually. I streamed it a few times. It was okay, honestly. It was not a bad game. It had some pretty good action gameplay. It was, you know, pretty simple, like beat 'em up, like action type of game. But honestly, like decent gameplay. And at the time when it launched, it had pretty good graphics. Now we're here like 6, almost 7 years later, and they've come out with Time and In Squad. And this time, rather than being a real-time action game, it is a turn-based RPG. So it's definitely very different in the gameplay. Some things are very familiar. Such as the character designs, as you can see. From when I streamed the previous Time and In game, you think it's disappointing that the visuals look the same, or maybe even a bit worse, though? Yeah. You'd say it looks worse. Honestly, looks like a PS2 game. Yeah. So, these are my thoughts, okay? So I want to talk about different aspects of the game, going through different categories, be like graphics, gameplay, the gacha, and like kind of rate all these things on a scale of like 1 to 5, or not really give it a number rating. Let's say kind of whether it's like terrible, bad, mid, good, or excellent. So I'm going to be using those kind of terms to like kind of describe it. So let's go with graphics first, since we're kind of already talking about this. This is a really cool lobby background, I'm not gonna lie. And you can like change what characters you have in it. And like change the backgrounds and like select your different characters and like even put them in like different poses and stuff. Cool lobby. We'll say that. For a mobile game, let's go into some combat. And I'll just like, I don't know, fight a random boss here. So you guys can see what it looks like in combat. And it is an auto battler. You can play on manual, but we'll play on auto for a second here. Oh, also, let me change my stream info. Just a second. Time and In Squad. There we go. So for a mobile game, it's like okay. If you look at it in the context of a mobile game, graphics are fine. For PC, it's pretty jank. It's pretty jank for PC. I would say it's like basically the same as Action Time and In. I've heard some people say they think it's slightly better. Some people in chat right now are saying that they actually think it looks slightly worse than Action Time and In. I don't really think so. I think it's like pretty much a straight port, like the exact same kind of thing. Which Action Time and In came out 6 years ago. Okay, like I said, at the time it was kind of impressive for a mobile game. Now it's not terrible, but it's definitely not good. And if you're looking at it in the context of a PC game, then it's like ancient, right? The thing is, it's like worse than a lot of 3D gachas that have a big open world. And this is just a turn-based game. Like, I would say, you know, it's really, I don't know. Sometimes it looks better than others. Like, the enemies actually look really great. Sometimes I feel like the enemies actually look better than the player characters, which is sort of funny. But overall, it's just, I would say graphics are pretty mid. As far as story, story is terrible. Like, straight up terrible, okay? I can't even, like, make any allowances for it, okay? Like, it's very, like... Oh, we didn't even pass this fight. Oh, because I was playing on hard. I didn't even realize I was playing on hard mode. That's fine. I'm going to go to the main story. Main story. It's literally called main story. And by the way, these are all the chapters that are available. I went through the entire game in a few hours playing it in the background today. So now I'm going to do the very last level here. Okay? And after the fight, we'll probably get a story scene, okay? And when I say a story scene, I mean, I don't know what to call it. I don't know really what to call it. Like, there are no cinematic videos, okay? Which, not a lot of games have that, but there are no cinematic videos. There aren't even in-engine cutscenes, okay? Heck, there are not even talking JPEGs, which a lot of gacha games will go with just like, you know, talking JPEG, blah, 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 which is what most games are. They had it in action timing in. You could even like respond and make some minor choices in action timing in. None of that exists in this game. It's literally just a scrolling flat background image while there is narrated text in front of it. You never see any of the characters during the story sequences. I think I'm too low of a level to beat this guy. This is the last level of the game here. So I'm probably going to lose. So maybe you're not going to get to see it. But again, you're not missing anything. Right? Like, it's so bad. I don't understand how they thought they could get away with that. I mean, that's crazy. Dude, we're actually really close to beating that guy. That's unfortunate that we were so close. But, yeah. So... I don't know. I don't know what to say. But a story, straight up terrible. Let's talk about character design. Honestly, character design is pretty good, I would say. Like, character design is definitely what you'd expect from this series, right? And if you're into that, you know, it's what you'd expect. Yeah. If you're not into it, obviously it's going to be a pretty big turnoff because they're very, you know, you can see a theme here. But, like, you know, honestly, the character designs are pretty creative. They're pretty unique. I would say beyond the fact that they're all, like, obviously a bunch of big jiggly waifus, like, the actual designs themselves are pretty cool and unique. And I like that they actually stick to a theme, like the in-universe, like, kind of futuristic ninja look. It actually works pretty well. And I kind of have to applaud that, honestly. Like, I think character design is probably the strongest part of this game, although obviously the aesthetic is going to be very specific to people with certain taste. But I would say that might be the best thing about the game. I'd say it's pretty good. Gameplay, pretty mid. Now, depending on who you are, this might be really bad, or it might be really good, but I would say just in general, it's pretty mid. So it's turn-based. That's going to immediately turn some people off, but it is just kind of standard turn-based stuff. You have your typical game modes. You got your main story. You have your farming missions, some different kind of farming missions. You have your... I don't know. Let's fight something else in the background while we're doing this. Start. It uses the energy system, which isn't super great, but like, you know, I don't know. Another thing about the game that just feels kind of dated, using the energy system. But I mean, admittedly, a lot of games do still do that. The big thing about it is that, like, all games can get repetitive, right? But, I mean, repetitive. But there's no, like, quick clear or sweep mode. you have to do everything just farming in real time, which I think is kind of lame. And there's nothing super like unique or super strategic. You know, it's just like a very basic, normal turn-based battle system. Again, I think the designs are pretty good. Like, they're pretty creative. Like, this boss is crazy looking. Again, I think that's like the strongest part of the game. The one thing that I can legit say is like a strong point of it. Music, kind of mid. It does its job. Like, it's not annoying. It's not memorable either. It's just kind of like, it's fine. It's video game music. It's like doing its thing. You know what I mean? After we beat this boss, okay, we beat it. I want to talk about the gacha. The gacha is terrible. Like, terrible, terrible. I have done every single available mission in the main story aside from the very last level, as you guys can see here. I've completed all of the chapters. I've also unlocked every game mode except for this, which I think just isn't in the game yet. So I've unlocked all the game modes, and I've beaten at least like the first difficulty level of all of these, okay? So basically I've done all the content, and this is my pulling currency. This is not even enough to do one multi-pull. Let me say that again. I have done all of the content in the game, and I do not have enough to do one multi-pull. You can see a 10 times summon cost 1,500 of these purple crystal things. I have 1240. Now I could get a little bit more of these if I go back and play through hard mode, of course, and presumably there will be more chapters unlocked, but that is wild. I haven't done any pulls. I specifically saved everything here, okay? That is crazy. If we go to the premium recruit, I have 10 of these tickets, and that's all I have. So I could do one multi on this. And for special recruit, we have 50 tickets. Look at that. This was from a code. This isn't even from doing game things. This is only, I only have these 52 tickets because there was a game code. Shout out to Kickro for telling me there was a code. What? Like, how? How? There's also a weapon gacha. I can do 3 multis on this. Like, it is wild to me that there is not more resources available here. I don't know, like, how they thought they could get away with this. Even if you go to, like, the cash store and you want to purchase gems, like, this is really, really bad. Like, it's kind of standard rates, but considering you get nothing for just playing the game, like, this should be way cheaper. While we're doing this though, let's just do our polls, since, you know, let's just do it. I can't do a multi here. This is the one rate up banner they have. I literally can't not do a single multi-pull. Okay, so we'll go to premium. Here you can set up like a little wish list with like rate ups. So I did that. Let's do our one poll that we can do here. The animation is kind of cool, I'll say that, for like running through the city. I'm looking for positives here, guys. Hey, we hit 2 SSRs. Okay, hey. At least I got extremely lucky. You guys can see something cool, maybe. Considering we could only do one poll, I'll take it. So here's a new 4-star. Again, character designs are strong. The big fan is cool. We're getting a lot of new units, which hopefully we would. There's like over 60 characters in here. And since I haven't done any polls, then like, presumably they're all going to be new, right? Oh, I think I had this one in the action game.
馬明だ。熾烈の大魔人なんて呼ばれてる。私の本領は戦闘。戦うことなんで、指揮は君に任せるよ、隊長さん。
What do you look like? Whoa, that's badass. That's really cool. Like, they put a lot of effort into what these characters look like. Just not into anything else in the game. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. We got like the demon horns. Okay, here's one of our 5 stars. I don't know the names of characters. Hey, okay, this was on my 4 selected units. I think she's also a top tier boss killer, so that's really cool. We got another copy of Sonata, sorry. Another brand new unit. Noah. Does this Noah look better? I'd take this Noah over the Nikke Noah, I'll say that. Okay, here's our other 5 star. Oh, we got Ingrid. Okay, that's pretty cool. This was another one that was on my 4 selected ones. This would have been my number 1 pick. Alright, we got super good luck on this. I'll take it. I'll take it. Which, I'm glad I got so lucky, considering, again, we can't do this again. This is it. We got another new 4 star. Dang, she's buff. Alright, that was a mega pull right there. That was pretty crazy. I will take it. Okay, so now we can do our special recruit, which is just our basic banner, right? So we can do this. We can do 5 multis on it. It would be cool if we could do the current rate up unit, but apparently that's impossible. That's so crazy to me that you can beat the entire game and not have enough for 1 multi. Hey, we got another SSR. The rates on these gachas, anecdotally, are insane. Whoa, ayo, alright. Yo, another super cool design. I had this one already. Looks like a Gross 192 character. I like it, I like it. Dude, even these like 3 stars look super cool. Alright, here's our 5 star. Shiranui? Dude, I think this is another super top tier character. Yo, also on my wish list. How am I getting such insane luck here? I'm getting the exact characters I wanted. That is kind of wild, actually. Now I should say the game is like an S tier game because I got all the characters I wanted. It does have battle mates. Dude, I can't believe we actually just pulled her. Mizuki Shiranui, that's crazy. How did we get her? Like, just randomly on an off banner right here. Okay, so let's do it again. Yeah, oddly enough, there are males, it's true. That was a lot of plot. Definitely a lot of plot. Dang, I got so spoiled for 5 stars. And then we didn't get one this time. Ooh, we did get a bunch of new units, though. Again, very solid designs, even on these 3 stars. No SSRs again, okay. Not even any 4 stars. It was 100% 3 stars. That's kind of crazy. Skip. 1 4 star. Okay. Last poll, guys. Last poll. And then sure, we can do our single polls on the rate up. This Vanguard requests. A legendary all blue. Dude, we got a second all blue. Apparently it's not all legendary. So all of my luck went into the first two multis. So then I got like nothing after that. That's hilarious. The universe has to balance itself out somehow, I guess. Okay. So let's do our weapon banner here. So we can do 3 multis on the weapon banner. Whoa, it's a new animation. Dude, the gacha animations are very cool. It looks really cool. Okay. I don't know if I have that character. But these are all new weapons because I haven't pulled for weapons ever. Completely unrelated. You've been playing Resident Evil 9 and just 100%ed it yesterday? Wow, congrats. Got all the achievements. Did basically every playtime, clocking out at 37 hours. Enjoyed every second of it. Congrats. I hear it's a really good game. I've watched a little bit of a stream of it too. How much mileage does it take for a pity? No idea, man. No idea. Do we get 2 of these? Okay, so we got 3 5-star weapons, and yes, oh no, it's not a duplicate, but it's for the same character. Interesting. All right, let's do it again. We're doing all the pulls in the entire game right now. Let's skip. Oh, I got a weapon for my main unit. That's super lucky. That is super lucky. I'm having crazy luck here. Am I thinking of playing Resident Evil 9? Honestly, probably not. I probably won't get to it, but it does look cool. It's the first Resident Evil game since 4 that I've actually been like, maybe I would like that. Ooh, and we got a weapon for our other new 5-star unit. Okay. Rate up banner. We are trying to get Rinko. So we can do like, what is it, 8, 9 pulls, 8 pulls? I can't believe that we can't even do 1 multi after beating the whole game. That's so crazy. All right, here's our first single pull. Nope. Do it again. Nope. Nope. Keep going, I guess. We did get a new unit. It's a 3-star. Okay. Three-star dude. It's so funny that, like, in the gooneriest Gooner game series of all time, they actually include dudes. Oh, I hear the twins are really good, actually. 4-star. Strong 4-star from what I hear. I've reached the maximum of characters. Would you like to expand your slots? No. I didn't know there was a max. Okay, hold up. So let's go to our characters. And, dude, this is a huge power up for the account. Because, again, I hadn't done any polls. But we're obviously going to use Asuka and Shiranui and Ingrid along with Rakshasa. Maybe we won't even use Asagi anymore. But you'll need multiple teams for some of these. Okay, so... Dude, I really like this character's design. It's pretty cool. Like, even her hairstyle. Let's level up her skill. Yeah. Skill. And now we can do our pull for our last unit. We can level up this girl's skill too. So that's what you do with your dupes. There, we made a little room. Okay, here's our last single pull. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, dudes. Oh, big shock. It wasn't the rate up unit. It is a new unit, though. Okay, so, to be fair, I just had insane luck. I just got my 3 top pick units. They're like, that's insane that actually happened. Like, these are literally the 3 units that I wanted more than any other units. But yeah, now I have no pulls, and I have no way of earning more currency. I played through the game, and there's literally nothing else I can do aside from I can go back and now play the main story on challenge mode, which will then give me some more currency. But what is the difference? It looks like it's giving me twice as much currency as going through on normal mode, which means I would have almost enough for 2 pulls. I'd have about 1.5 multis if I go through on hard mode. How? Gacha games should be throwing currency at you at the beginning. Like, most games, you would have been able to do like 10 multis by now, 20 multis. Like, it's insane to me that they thought this was going to be okay. So, I mean, I don't know. It's totally insane. I can't understand that at all. Overall, it just feels like the game had a super small budget with like the lack of any kind of story cutscenes, even with talking JPEGs. It's kind of crazy. The very basic game modes, you know, there's nothing specific that it does better than like a bunch of other games. It definitely will get repetitive, and it's going to be terrible for free to play considering we're done now. We did all the polls we can do. Like, that's it. That's it. And that's not an exaggeration. I don't know. I just wonder, like, I'd love to ask the devs, like, what was the plan here? Like, what did you expect? I don't know. Some people are saying this is going to EOS before the end of the month. I'd be surprised if that happens. But they need to make some major changes to this. Otherwise, there's just nothing to do. I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to, like, you know, kill anybody else's fun. But I just, I don't know. I wanted to try the game. It intrigued me. Some people on my community were playing it. And these are just my honest thoughts about it. And I think that it's, you know, if you want to have fun playing it for an afternoon like I did and then be done with it, that's how it is. I don't know. I'll keep playing it for a little bit just to kind of see how it goes. Obviously, I just got a ton of new characters, so, you know, I'll play with that for a little bit. But I don't plan on making content for the game. I thought it would be interesting just to share with you guys briefly. And let's go ahead and move on to Dragon Traveler. So I do need to change my stream details again. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, does anybody actually strongly disagree with me? It'd be pretty wild if no one disagreed with me, considering this is, you know, the internet. I think it's time to sit, by the way. I'm going to lower the desk. Grab my chair. All right. Hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. We got a bunch of new things in Dragon Traveler, by the way. We got a new character, we got a new game mode, a lot of cool things here. So you only need a measly 24 dupes to max out. That's insane. That's insane. I don't know, like, where are you going to get those dupes since you can't pull for anything? Dr. Ego says the plan is to milk players before EOS. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's possible the devs had a lot more plans and it just got pushed out early. But, you know, even if that's the case, like the fact that they aren't even giving any polling currency is kind of bad. Like, even if you want to say like, oh, they'll add more to the gameplay or more modes, the lack of currency is kind of a huge issue. You just can't believe they wouldn't add a sweet feature. Yeah, the story feels non-existent with the presentation. Yeah. There's literally zero presentation in the story. And it is bizarre that there's no sweep feature. Like, in a modern game, that's kind of crazy. It's like, what are we doing? Playing FGO? Like... Dr. Hill says, I don't even want to waste my time with the game personally. Yeah, that's totally fair. I wasted my time so you don't have to. Why are you seeing double of Dragon Traveler? I don't know. Are you? What's happening? Stream looks a bit buggy. It's fine on my end. Is there a YouTube issue? All right, let's go through these. You see the game times 2? What? Let me see. Oh, it's weird. It's like I have a smaller window over the bigger window. That's not what it looks like for me. Hold up. It seems to be fixed now? Okay. I don't know. YouTube was freaking out for a while. I'm not sure, like, what was happening there, because I couldn't see any of that on my end. But glad it looks normal now. Just refreshed and the problem went away? Okay, okay. That's good. Okay, so let's... So yeah, so we have this whole new game mode, which I have not touched yet. Apparently I completed quests somehow. So, okay, cool. But I haven't touched any of this yet. And then we have our brand new character. We have Jing, who's a really strong DPS. So we'll be doing some pulls for her. And then also we have another new event. We have the treasures, the horns. So we'll be doing pulls for those. And what else? What else is new? Oh, and then this, the Mythic Descent thing as well. So a lot of new stuff. Disappointing. Wait, Jing has physics in the character menu. Wait, what? Disappointing Jing has... Really? You found her disappointing? Gonna get the bunny skin? It's a solid skin. It's a solid skin. Okay, so let's summon for her right away. So I want to get one copy of her. I may go for more eventually. It depends on how quickly I'm building up resources. I want to get 2 copies of her actually right away for sure. And then I can use her in the balanced modes. But mainly I want her for like the otherworldly and the green tribe tower. Good lord, it needs help. We're such lacking DPS on the green one in particular. Otherwise, I'm not really specializing in any of those towers, but she's a very good DPS and probably the best one we'll get for green in like a long, long time. So I don't want to skip her. Yeah, Dragon Traveler would get about 300 pulls every other day. Dude, for real. Dragon Traveler is super generous with its pulls. Hold on, I'm going to take off this hoodie. It's getting kind of warm. Open up a window, too. Oh, there's no animation in the character menu when you click on her. Really? Huh. Wait, you're talking about the normal one, right? Because the skins never do. But if the normal one doesn't have any animation, that's surprising. When you click on them. Or like, when you click on them, the normal ones should have animation. And then the skins have an animation without clicking on them. If that's more clear. It gives you so many codes too, yeah. Tons of codes. Okay, so first summon for Jing did not work. Here's summon number 2. Nothing. Summon again. Still nothing. Probably gonna go to pity, per usual. Yep. She has no interaction when you click on her. That's weird, because she is an SSR+. So all SSR+ should have an interaction when you click on them. I wonder if that's a bug, or if she really doesn't have one. Hey, look at that. We hit pity. The daylight pierces. Cool design. Like blindfolded swordsman. Alright, let's mix it up with some normal pulls. This is what my wish list is currently looking like. Okay, nothing here, but we can do it 2 more. We got an off wish list Minotaur. Okay, cool. Nothing there. We can do one more. Okay, bad normal banner pulls. Okay. So I'm down to 18k, so I'm gonna wait. Even though I said I want to make sure I get another copy of her, 18k is not a lot of gems, so I'm just gonna have to see how it goes throughout the event, and I may get more copies of her as she goes. But for now, we're gonna leave it, and we'll use her as our new picture, though. She looks badass. I've got the genie frame, by the way. I got tired of using the PvP one all the time. Thought it was time to switch it up. You remember when I wanted the bull guy? Yeah, because I didn't have him. Now that I got him, I'm like, okay, I don't need more of him. I'm good. I'm good on bulls. Okay, limited time store. Obviously we're gonna go for the mythic summoning tickets. Ooh, we got 90 of them now. Dude, I'm so ready for the next EX unit. Level up our resonance. Yeah, it's not guaranteed like the Nikke wishlist. Yeah, exactly. We can add her to our index though. Nice. You've been saving your gems for instead of doing auctions. I mean, that's a good move, honestly. It's a good move. She's really going to help you in, like, the Green Dragon Tower. Alright, let's quick star a bunch of units. Still need more archers. Because I have copies of Ifrit, like, waiting to use. But I need more randoms. I need more assassins, too. What else am I working on? Oh, this guy. This imp. Okay, I need more blue ones. I'm getting really close on him. Because I don't want to go to diamond, right? We want to go to max red stars. When you get to diamond, you can't reset. But the goal is to get all the purple units to max red stars and then reset them. And then I can just immediately max red star the other purple ones and just, like, then I'm done forever. If you put her in the resonance, would bump up her stars. It won't because I don't have any extra copies of her. So the resonance will take care of all of these levels, which, you know, where you just need the random ones, but you would still need the amount of dupes to get them up there. So you basically, like, skip every other one. Ooh, I can level her. Can purple go to diamond? Yes, they can go to diamond. So you don't want to take your purple units to diamond because then you're forever stuck with them that way. The idea is to get them up to max red and then reset them, and then you can easily, like, apply all those resources to your other units after that. But you get the permanent Luminary Codex power upgrade. Need one more for him. Yes, you can reset purple units, but not if they go to diamond. Unless, maybe I'm wrong on that. Do you guys know for a fact? Because I think anything that goes to diamond cannot be reset. But if you know for sure that you can on purple ones, that's interesting to know. Okay, so let's get some of these going in the background. Diamond, the purple units, and then reset them. Okay, okay, good to know. Thank you for the tip. I'm gonna have to try and verify that on multiple sources because that would be a huge loss if that doesn't turn out to be true. I'm not saying you're lying. I'll need to check for sure myself because that would be a big deal if that's not true. But that is really good to know. Because if you can diamond them, then cool, I will definitely do that and then reset after that. Alright, let's get some PvP out of the way. while we're farming in the background. Looks like we're getting some easy wins here today. Let's see, can we beat this person? Ooh, this one might be tough. Just after I said we're getting easy wins. I don't know. I don't know, this is very 50-50. Like, so we're going to throw this match, and then we win this one easy, but then this is very 50-50. Let's see if we can find a more guaranteed opponent. Looks like we're passing the stages. That's good on the tower. I'm only going for it if it gives me +3. Like, if I get +0, like, I don't really want to waste my attack. But it's not looking like there's going to be another target available. Dang, maybe that was the only one that was left for +3. Yo, this person has 20 million? That's crazy. Considering they're like a relatively low rank, that's crazy. And there's no other +3 targets. Surprised to see people only bidding on EX shards in World Auction for once. Yeah, maybe people are finally calming down. They're like, okay, we need to save some resources, so they're actually bidding rather than just buying outright. Maybe I have to do a +0. Because, like, I have not seen a plus... Oh, maybe here? Maybe here. Oh, they kind of put all their eggs into one basket. So we might actually be able to win this. They still made some very tanky teams, which scares me a little bit. Let's actually watch the battle, see how these go. So this is the one that we're like gonna lose. Okay. We have to win the next two. We got Caligula, Hellveil, and Azure Dragon, so they're very tanky. But, oh, dude. When we hit the Ifrit boost, it was over. Burst, not boost. But this is another super tanky team. They got Athena, Chiron, and Gabrielle. But I think we should be able to get the win here as well. Okay, yeah. We totally got this. Yeah, it turned out to be a pretty easy win. That's true. It's true. Okay, we're still auto-battling the tower in the background. Okay, we won 7 out of 3. Our Pompeii lost, huh? Okay. Gabrielle lost against their Pompeii. That's actually super surprising. Interesting. My Ares lost. And then we won all the rest of them. Okay, points league. Try this. Sweet. Fenrir went straight for their Scheherazade. We'll get this. We'll get this win for sure. I like the way they do PvP in this game. Like having the hidden units is kind of fun. I think we do this. They probably don't have assassins, but this might be an assassin. They might be baiting us. Like, so we're gonna put Oberoni in the middle here. No, okay, so they do have no assassins, so that's okay. I forgot to see what their CP was though. I don't know if this is like an even match or not. Easy win, easy win. Once we finish our auto battle for the tower, or PvP, then we'll go into the new event, which I have not done yet. Oh, we just failed. Okay, so let's go see what that's like. See if we can just reposition our units. Ooh, but we did get our new one. Okay, cool. Dark Elemental. I'll take it. You've been tricked by an assassin on one of those? Yeah, sometimes it can be tricky if you don't know, you know, where the unit is hidden. Okay, so we can move Fenrir. And we'll move Ifrit over. And, yeah, let's see if we can win this way. Man, they're so tanky. I think we're gonna get there, unless we just run out of time. But I think this positioning will get us there. Dude, we're still trying to kill Scheherazade. Anubis, forever immortal. Okay, it's literally 6-1. There we go. We got it. We got it. Okay, so our last challenge attempt. This match will probably be easier than the last one, honestly. Hey, welcome those that just joined the stream. Of course, Anubis again is the last one to go down. He's such a crazy tank. He seems way better as an NPC, though, than when you actually put him on your squad. Like, he's still decent, but he doesn't seem so, like, impossible to kill when you're using him, of course. Oh, no, the next boss is going to be Anubis? Dude, that's brutal. But that's okay. Alright, so we got our 10 clears. Now we'll go into Sanctum. And we'll get this auto-battling, and then we'll go into PvP again. We can upgrade our oath. Okay, so we have 4 more of these. Okay, so we definitely block Fenrir. I don't know where their guard is. I'm actually going to go here and just target their own Fenrir. Then we'll move up. Leave it like this. Sudden says, I finally got Siegfried to Diamond. Nice, congrats. Now you want the Jing Bunny skin? Good luck, good luck. Fangor finished the last fight in the new mode. Hey, congrats. Gabrielle did 1.5 billion damage trying to counter an enemy Scheherazade and Golveg. Dude, that's kind of crazy. Okay, I think we just target their Ifrit. The only question is, where do I put my Oberoni? I think I'm going to go here. Yep. Okay. Made the right choice. I figured they were going to use their Vivian to power up their assassin. That's why I went on that side. Still got to learn the new mode. Didn't have time at lunch today. So what is the new mode like? I haven't looked at it at all. Like literally, I just hopped in and then like didn't do any fights. Is it like a totally different combat system? Oh, we failed on the Sanctum Tower. Let's see what's happening. We didn't even beat one fight? Oh my god, okay. Are we just stuck? Should I reposition? Reorder our bursts a little bit. Overdrives, whatever they're called in this game. Yeah, let's position them like that, see what happens. It's not quite like balance mode, where units get free star levels, but you do get scaled up in level. Interesting. Oh, we're just getting, like, overrun. Maybe I'm just weak. Like, I just... too low a CP. Because, yeah, we're kind of getting crushed. Okay, let's restart this, and I'll try this on manual really quick, but that looks pretty rough. Okay, so we'll go through everything with Apollo. Oh no, Athena went down. That's not good. And then let's go back here. Oh no. Apollo went down. I think we might just be underpowered. It just is what it is. Might have been a waste using Scheherazad's skill right there. I mean, what do I even do? Maybe just attack Scheherazade and the dragon? Dude, the dragon's back up to full health. That's kind of brutal. It's like, what was the point? I feel like we're just getting worn down, you know what I mean? We only have 30 seconds left. There's no way. Like, every time I go to use my overdrive, then they're back to full health. Yeah, okay, alright, we just can't beat this. That's unfortunate. Usually put Athena first. I mean, we can try that. I've done it with Athena first. But my thinking here is because we were, like, underpowered, that I really needed to take down some of their DPS, otherwise we just got nuked. But, let's try it, let's try it. Athena was dead before I could even use her overdrive. Okay, so let's finish up these last couple PvP matches, and then we'll get into the new mode. We'll go here and leave everything else the same, like that. I hope they rerun Athena. Yeah, I mean, they will soon, I'm sure. Easy win, easy win. One more time. She didn't even get a chance to breathe. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. Oh, we're definitely going after Scheherazade. She can't stick around. Ooh, they're a lot higher CP than me, too. Like, this is probably just going to go badly. But we'll do the best we can. That's a tough shield from their Azure Dragon. Dude, even after my Ifrit burst, we didn't get through all the Azure Dragon shields. Yeah. I think there's just too big of a power differential. Fenrir went down. It's over. It's over. Sometimes it's like that. Alright, we got 5 out of 6 victories, though. Not bad. Okay, so we'll run through these really quick, just sweep them. Dude, it got really dark in here. I forgot to turn the light on earlier. Okay, all PvP done. So we're done with all of the normal dailies. Can we level anything up here? A little bit. 1 level of ascension. Artifacts. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Okay, we'll do a little bit of the new game mode, but then we need to summon with the horns. Temporal Decree. Oh, let's grab this. So I don't know what these do yet. I know nothing about what's happening here. The more territory reclaimed from the enemy, the greater the logistical supplies gained. Okay, so this is like another like daily like AFK rewards. What am I supposed to level up here? So we got faction levels. And we have the main ring. I don't know what the right call is here. Alright, Fangor, you're experienced at this. What should I be focusing on? Should I be leveling up my main ring a lot? Does it matter, like, which of these I do? HP or attack? I guess they all take different resources, so it doesn't really matter what I choose. It's kind of what it's looking like. It's another power system you can summon for, like artifact spells and halkins. Okay. Middle ring is separate, sure. Okay, so let's just power this up as much as we can. Cool. Okay, am I forced to use different factions, or should I just power up the factions that I usually use? That's the next question. Because it looks like these all use the same. So I would just level up Echo and Wisdom. But if I'm forced to randomly use other factions, then obviously I'm going to want to spread it around. Okay, it's sounding like I should power up the ones that I normally use. Okay, okay. So we'll definitely go with this. I'm going to level up attack. And then let's do attack on... Wait, do I need more than one team? Or am it, oh, is it a 2-team or a 1-team thing? HP. Oh, more attack. HP, okay. You focus on Sanctum since it's the team you use the most? Yeah. Only one team. Okay, okay. But eventually I'll need to do more teams. One team content for now. Okay, what are all these things? These are all just like the login bonuses. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's the... Dude, this animation is wild. 10 out of 10. Okay, so we'll do that after. Okay, and then we got these scrolls. So here we're trying to get the artifacts to like unlock things, like these grayed out images. Bomba Boy followed on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. It hasn't been more than one team so far. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Dude, definitely want her. So are the things that I'm pulling for here, is this what gets me the things for this? Does that make sense? And then what is this? Oh, that's what I was just doing. Okay. Yes, yes, okay. All right. So we probably want to do the seasonal one if we can, right? I can only do one pull. Oh, it's different currency anyway. Okay, so let's do the regular one. Well, actually, okay, let's wait until we can do a multi. I don't know how hard that is going to be, but we'll challenge the first level. Oh, it's just like a quick thing. Okay, so far we're not even having to do a real fight. I can just use my normal team here. Cool. We'll fight Caligula. Yo, they look oh no, they're way weaker. I was like, are they super strong? Gold spike things are for Venus. Purple ones are for the green girl. By the way, the green girl looks like Loki, but also not exactly the same as Loki. Like, Is that Loki or is that a new character? I can't tell. Alright, easy win there. These things feel like I should have things to click on them, but I guess not. Okay, next thing. We got a treasure. Slay. That eagle sound. Oh, what's happening? Oh, please! I have no idea where the princess is. What is the meaning of this? I am Caesar. Stop harassing the civilians. She's a unit we can get later on, by the way. Oh, we got Athena here, too. It's you, Brutus. Have you betrayed me, too? I mean, why did I say Athena? Ataneth. Why are they calling Brutus? That is inconsistent naming. Oh, shit. Betrayal, betrayal. Sigrid looks great. She's the animation on the horn summon. Eventually, we should get her as a unit. I use gems for... Oh, wait. Okay, you guys are talking to each other. Never mind. You love Caesar's design? It's pretty cool. This event is 200 years in the past. That's a big time gap. Get the treasure chest. Okay. Next challenge. Bad news. The rebels have blown up the only bridge. Oh shit. We can finally get to work. Dwarves doing what dwarves do. Yeah, I don't even think she's a character in the Cien server yet. We're using assets with different names. Yeah, you might be right about that. A little Zeppelin, yeah, it's kind of funny. Going around in our little airship, dropping giant swords on people's heads. Let's skip the battles on these. Oh, hey. They have, what's-her-face. Don't see her very much. And we will target Ifrit. Easy win. You're pulling for more jings, or would you consider using gems? I don't know if that's a question for me, but I mean, Jing is really good. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you pull more for her. Upgrade attack. That's all I could do. Okay. Reinforcements called. Do not underestimate her. Dude, Sigrid looks so cool. Like I said, I don't even think she's on the CN version. There's no retreat. Oh, it wasn't directed to me. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Silver Eagle Knights. Okay. At your command. I kind of like that we're getting a little story here. And it's not like super text heavy. But it's like, this is a very like classic Dragon Traveler, you know? Just like a little bit of entertaining story and then like doesn't overstay its welcome, you know? This is a badass looking ring, by the way. I want one IRL. Must get past me first. Just because I want to watch helpless women and children become victims anymore. I want to have a country of my own. Her dream is mine too. Do not be deceived. I never imagined it would be this way. I don't see things the way you do. I never imagined it would be this way. Current season is not open. Please stay tuned. Oh, I have to use the other response. Okay. To take this city, the outer defense must be breached first. After clearing the outer defense, move to the occupying inner lines. Okay. Finally capture the city's command center. Okay. So let's move over. Oh, no, we need to stay there. And then we'll target Scheherazade. This should be an easy victory. We currently play as the Rebel Army. Yeah, looks like it. In and out for 5 minutes and 3 hours. That's fair. Yeah. Little bite-sized things, but there's a lot to do. Kind of a good philosophy, honestly. It's better to die gloriously. Okay, what do I want? I will take the horns, because we're currently in the event for it. Area liberated. Nice. Okay. So, we could still move on, but I think we probably won't do any more on this stream. We'll just grab these treasures. And then we'll do the our horn summoning. Upgrade attack. Speed up time. I don't have anything to speed up time. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what are the things that I'm clicking on? Artifact excavation. Let's do it. Okay, so we'll do a regular one. We can do 2 of them. Oh my god, dude. That animation was insane. Okay, so we got a vase, or a vase, or an urn. Whatever this is. Some fancy porcelain thing. Let's do it one more time. Dude, one could get addicted to archaeology. Good lord. Primordial Merle. Okay, so we got cave paintings this time. Now let's do a seasonal one. We can do 3 seasonal ones. There's a shop in the lower left? Yeah. You can spend some free map currency for pulls too. Oh, okay. Okay, if it's not crystals, then maybe I'll do it. Okay. Myth Steel. Let's do it again. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we gotta back out so we can see the animation. Pristine amber. Okay, sure. Let's add our things. Equip all. Okay, we're like halfway there. And we don't... Oh, do we have anything left over here? We have one left over for possibly Loki, not Loki, whoever this is. So let's try the store. Okay. So we have map currency, I see. Okay, so let's grab probably as many of these as we want, right? Then everything else is cash. Or we could use crystals. Okay, let's just get as many of these as we can. So we get 2 more. Sublime marble. Dude, this Cleopatra animation, something about it is kind of crazy. Just saying. It's doing what it needs to do. We got a dupe. That's our first duplicate. Equip all. Okay, nice. Alright, we can use the sap over here, so that's not terrible. Okay, so let's just go to the next area. But then we're not gonna do more fights. Oh, and that gave us another thing. Cool. After Pompeii occupied the city, she raised a circle of magical barriers. Find them to lift the barrier. Huh. Okay, so I think we can do one more of these. Yeah. Heck yeah. Get it, Cleopatra. Got pristine porcelain. So we can... Oh, wait. No changes made. Wait, did we... Okay, yeah. I was... Okay, so we just needed 1 for each. That's fine. Cool. Okay, so we're done there for now. Let's do our treasure hunt. Holy Grail is definitely a needed one. Hopefully we have good luck. Alright, Sigrid. Slay. No SSR yet. We should get one here. No? Maybe here. Maybe I miscounted. Oh, maybe the special one doesn't have that. Oh, do I need to do 70 more times? Okay, it was just more than I thought. It was more than I thought. Okay, this one, let's do it one at a time. So this next one should be guaranteed. Holy bomb. Holy bombs, Batman. All right, let's check in with where we're at the event. So we completed 2 stages. And then let's go to our artifacts. Sweet, that wasn't... Oh, no, it wasn't a new one. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, advance, whatever. Whatever. All right, we'll come back to these. Okay, so let's do some normal ones. Let's do some normal ones. That's absolutely the Monty Python Holy Grail hand grenade. I kind of know what you're talking about, but also not totally. I saw that movie when my dad watched it when I was like, I don't know, really young. Kind because he liked old movies like that. Monty Python is pretty funny. But I've only seen them as a child. Okay, that looks new. Whoa, we got 888 diamonds. That's pretty nice. Horn Giant's Helm. Ooh, sweet. Okay. That's good. That just completed something. Let's go to the artifacts. Sweet. That's a big W. Activate a new SSR artifact. Yeah, the standard banners per 25. Yeah, I didn't realize the red horns were to 50. Alright, so when the frontline luminaries cast their overdrives, they gain a shield equal to 18% of the max HP for 6 seconds, and gain an attack boost that triggers up to 3 times per battle. Okay, okay. And then let's level this up. Equip artifacts. Who needs the horn? Oh, no one needs the horn, huh? Okay. So I just need the spear and the grail. Okay, I will equip the horn, but later on. I'm gonna have to, like, you know, reevaluate all the boards and potentially put it on something. So we won't do that yet. Let's double check in on the vent. Yeah, we still have a ways to go. Okay, let's do the limited one again. Great for melee attackers? Yeah, definitely. Good for, like, your tanks and your warriors. Okay, okay, okay. Round table roster? That's hilarious. It's not like a holy book. It's round table roster. That's hilarious. Where are we now? We went up one more. Okay, we gotta go to normal ones. Excalibur Scabbard. I think that's one I had already, unfortunately. Guardian Statue, I've definitely had that, but 2 in a row is pretty cool. Sure, advance. Okay, we're on the last one. Ooh, we just got another one where we can choose a thing. That's pretty good. And then we also still have this one where we can choose a thing. So we have a completed artifact, like, already in hand, but we'll wait until we finish the event, obviously. Because we don't want to end up just picking one that then we just pull naturally, you know? That would suck. Oh, a double! Unfortunately, none of them are new. Eagle God Mask. How close are we? Ooh, no, not that close, actually. Not that close. We might not actually be able to finish it today. I'm definitely going to be able to finish the event, but possibly not today. Hoffund. Another repeat? Come on, I need new stuff here, guys. New stuff. Golden Rooster statue. All about those golden roosters. Hey, alright. Holy Anointed Oil. Big W. Big W. Okay. And that completed our run. Oh, actually, I did too much, so we went to the second one. That's okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, so we finished. So we got our golden leaf. So we're on track to get our next Halcyon. Now, let's go to artifacts. And sweet, we got the spear. Oh no, we're still one away. But maybe with the selector, we can unlock the spear. So I need the... No, we're not buying this. Freaking $50. Get out of here. Okay, so... So I need 30 pieces of silver. And I need... Oh, still 2 pieces of the Holy Grail. That's unfortunate. Advance. Do the same when the first step again after the pull round too. Yeah, dude. The $50 for that's kind of wild. We'll advance that too. And we'll advance that too. Advance all the things. Okay, what am I... Oh, yeah, this. Okay. Claim, 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 claim. Building up some gems again, at least. What have an alert on Halcyons? What can I do here? Why do I have a... What, Oh, alright, whatever. We're not going to worry about that. But what we do need to do is this. Promote. Promote. Dude, there's so many random things that give you power. Okay, so going back to our artifacts. Let's see. So, I need the axe and this round table. And for the spear, I just need the 30 pieces of silver. So, what do we have for the selectors? Okay, none of these apply. What about in here? Okay, so I could get the axe or the round table with this. And then I can get 30 pieces of silvers. But I can only use one or the other. So then what are my options here? Just this. Okay. So I can complete the Holy Grail, okay? Because I can get round table with this. And then I can get the axe with this. Okay, so let's do that. So we'll get the round table. Ooh, ooh. And then I just need that axe. So we will use this one. And then use it to get the axe. And we've completed another SSR artifact. Dude, I've been holding on to those selectors for so long. Holy Grail. Dude, 2 brand new SSR artifacts. What a power spike. And again, I'm gonna have to go back and look at all my dragon nests and see how where I want to fit all these in. At the start of battle, the back row luminaries has overdrive consumption greater than 4, reduces the overdrive consumption by 1. That could be really handy. That could for sure be really handy. That's pretty great. Because, like, that's so good, just reducing your overdrive costs. Now, it'll only work on ones that are already expensive, but that's a big deal. And then I should probably advance these as much as I can. Again, choosing the ones that will allow me to actually advance the whole artifact, so I'm not just like stuck. And that might have been the last one I can do because I'm out of these gem things. But we can prep them. Yeah, so I need more of these gems, but that's okay. We're getting them up as high as we can in advance. Holy Grail is good for Frost Drake. Okay. You can buy those gems in the regular... yes, I buy them every now and then. I don't know if I bought them today. I don't go crazy on them. I just buy them here and there when I know that like I need more of them. Try and even all these out, you know? After I got them all as high as I could, now I'm just kind of going in order of how much I use the artifact. We can get all of these up. More power spikes. Dude, it feels so good when a new like treasure event happens. Because you're like, woohoo, time to do a bunch of pulls and get new toys. I've been saving these things for weeks. The harp is definitely not one of my favorites. How high can we go on these? I actually don't even know what the limit is. Like, plus what? Okay, we finally used all of our aura dust. Alright, so we have Heimdall's Horn and the Holy Grail. Oh, we need to inlay them with runes, too. Okay, equip. Equip. Plus 20 is the limit. Okay. Thank you, chat. And sure, we'll quick forge this. Oh, we can do one more advance. How did I miss that? Okay, that's officially everything to do with artifacts. And now we can grab a bunch of these. Wow, so many. And we got a little bit of redeem on the horns there. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. We have nothing else to quick star up. Cool. Guild is in good shape, right? Did we win? Oh, we were in the deploying. Okay, cool. Wait, who hasn't made a team? We did get a brand new person today. So we only have 29. We have 30 members, though. They haven't set their war team up yet. Well, I fell down to number 100. Grab my auction house dividend. Yeah, that is it. Okay, so later on, do some more of the new artifact mode. But that's sticking around for 2 months, though, so no rush on that. All right, well, thanks, as always, for hanging out, guys. Hope you guys have a great night, morning, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are at. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.